Hi, today I thought we'd talk about leaky gut syndrome, also known as intestinal permeability. Now, leaky gut syndrome is microscopic holes that appear in the intestinal tract wall, whether that be the small intestine or the large intestine. Now, your intestinal tract is joined together by, the cells in the intestinal tract is joined together by like bits of cement. It's called a tight junction. If that tight junction dissolves, then that allows undigested food particles or bacteria byproducts, poisons, or even in extreme cases, feces to pass into the bloodstream. But before it gets to the bloodstream or into general circulation, your lymphatic system sits just below the lining of the skin, the cells in the intestinal tract, and that filters out those substances. If it passes that, it gets to the liver, where the liver puts a little bit into the piddle and puts the rest of it into the intestinal tract. Now, if you've got severe leaky gut or bad leaky gut syndrome, and that process keeps on happening, where the liver gets it and puts it back into the intestinal tract, if there's still leaky gut there, it goes back, and then the liver gets it and it goes back into the intestinal tract, and so on and so on and so on. Right? So if it gets past the liver, it goes into general circulation. That can affect the brain, it can go to the kidneys, it can go to fat cells, it can go into the heart, it can go into any part of the body whatsoever those toxins can affect. Right? So there's a lot of symptoms that are associated with leaky gut syndrome. There's fatigue, there's itchy skin, there's unexplained skin rashes, there's irritability, mood swings, depression, there's poor memory, poor concentration, brain fog, where you just you walk into a room and you just go, what am I doing here? You know, that type of thing. There's insomnia, there's muscle pain, there's back pain, joint pain, a whole gamut of things that can be associated with leaky gut syndrome, including not being able to lose weight, trying everything to lose weight, and you just can't do it. There is a lot of illnesses that we know that are associated, that have a direct association with leaky gut syndrome. That's multiple sclerosis, Pyrrole disorder, rheumatoid arthritis, even osteoarthritis, type 1 diabetes, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, chronic food allergies, or even just standard food allergies, autism, ADD, ADHD, eczema. So a lot of illnesses that we know that are associated with it, and a lot of symptoms that we know that are associated with it. But you may not have those illnesses, but just have this unexplained health problem that no one can fix up. There's a very good chance that leaky gut syndrome is going to be part of the cause of that. Because if you've got leaky gut syndrome, that means you've got poor digestion. If you've got poor digestion, firstly, you don't get the nutrients out of the food. So all those vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, amino acids and all that sort of stuff that's in the food is going out the back end, or is getting absorbed into circulation, broken down before it should be. So food should be broken down into what we call peptides, into links, and they're 8 to 10 links, like a little chain long. And if they pass into the bloodstream, your immune system goes, oh, beauty, you're a banana, or you're an apple, or you're a bit of lettuce. Off you go, and you can go be used as food by the cells, and everything's fine. But if they're 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 links long, the immune system looks at it and thinks it doesn't know that it's an apple or a banana or a lettuce, and it destroys it. And it causes an allergic reaction. And in severe cases, like peanut allergies, it can cause an anaphylactic shock. Right? So the gut integrity is extremely important for your health. So, and also, besides absorbing all the nutrients of the food, that's where you get rid of the bulk of your waste. I mean, you get rid of waste in piddle and when you sweat and when you breathe, but the most of it comes out the back end, right? So if you can't break the food down properly, and you can't eliminate the waste properly, toxins build up within your body, right? And then that causes a whole heap of health issues as well. Now, leaky gut can be caused by a whole heap of different types of issues or substances, right? So firstly, there's medication, right? So things like the pill, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs such as oh good lord, I can't remember them. Celebrex, Vioxx, Mobic, even the humble aspirin, Voltaren, they will also cause it. Prednisone will cause it, like a corticosteroid type medication. As will antibiotics. Antibiotics destroy the tight junction, but they also destroy the good bacteria in the gut. Now, the good bacteria in the gut is extremely helpful to maintain good gut integrity. All right. So other things that will cause leaky gut is stress, poor diet, so junk food, alcohol. You know, the odd beer or wine is not going to do it, but you have 6 or 7 or 8 beers or a bottle of wine a night, that's definitely going to be a major contributor to leaky gut syndrome. Certain recreational drugs, marijuana, smoking. Serious burns can cause it, surgery can cause it, so if you've had open heart surgery, you will have leaky gut syndrome. Heavy metals can be associated with it, even vaccinations can be associated with it. So there's a lot of things that can contribute to it. So if you have had a stressful day, you've gone home, you've had half a dozen beers because you just, things aren't working out for you, you then you have half a dozen beers, you don't feel like eating healthy, so you go grab a plastic takeaway hamburger or hot chips or something like that. You've definitely started the whole process for leaky gut. Now, leaky gut can be repaired, but it needs to get certain nutrients in the diet to do that. So if you continue to have those crappy foods, or you continue to drink or smoke or take your aspirin every day, you're never going to fix it. It's never going to get better because the nutrients that your body needs to repair aren't there. It needs amino acids such as glutamine, arginine, proline, threonine. Those amino acids are really, really good to help repair the gastrointestinal tract integrity, especially glutamine. Then there's herbs like marshmallow and golden seal and slippery elm. They are very, very soothing, calming herbs for the intestinal tract. You've got minerals and vitamins such as zinc and vitamin C. So there's a whole gamut of things that can help. But if you're not getting it in your diet, you're not getting better. So then you need to take those nutritional supplements to repair it, but you need to look at the lifestyle factors that are causing the lifestyle factors and the certain medications that are causing the problem. So if you're taking Mobic because you've got bad arthritis, well, leaky gut causes arthritis. So is your problem that you're Mobic deficient, or could the problem be that leaky gut is part of the problem? Or the breakdown in the leaky gut will cause a breakdown in the cartilage in the intestinal tract, in the intestinal tract, the cartilage that's in the joints, because you don't have the nutrients there which you get from the diet to repair it. Glucosamine is really important to repair intestinal tract damage, right? So that's a lot of what causes it. You can fix it. You can get tested for it. It is an easy test. There's a test that you take a sugary substance. Now there's two sugars, lactulose and mannitol, and they are big sugars, right? So they can't pass through the intestinal tract wall. Now, if they do, the liver will then put them into urine, or put them into the kidneys, and they'll be excreted in the urine. So there's a test where you drink it, and for 6 hours you collect a urine sample, and that will tell you the severity of your leaky gut syndrome. Right, now that test is available on our website if you're interested, as is a repair pack, a leaky gut repair pack to help repair and regenerate any of the issues that are causing leaky gut. Right, so if you'd like more information on leaky gut syndrome, by all means, go to our website. There's a whole heap of information written there. The web page number is down the bottom of the screen. Anyway, until next time, this is Greg, and have a wonderful day.